Hello guys and welcome back to another video on my channel. Now today's video is another episode of Talk of the Hatters. In today's video we will talk about the FA Cup defeat against Chelsea, the goalkeeper drama which we currently have at the moment, and our next game against Middlesbrough. So let's start off and talk about Wednesday night in the FA Cup where, it was a great night. I thought for majority of the game it was a great night. The atmosphere was just outstanding. Like, honestly, I loved every moment of the atmosphere. It was nice to have everyone singing and joining in, because sometimes at home games we don't always have that. There's been also a few occasions where everyone does, but at times people don't really get involved. They slag the players too much, and then it's just a real disappointment, and the atmosphere isn't the best. But against Chelsea, it was just fantastic. I always find it where the away fans are in the Oak Road and they get the whole end, the atmosphere is just 10 times better. And I really enjoyed it, starting the game off so quickly, getting that early goal, which just set the mood, and then them coming back at us, getting the goal, and then Cornick just before half-time, leading at the break. I don't think many people thought we would play the starting 11, which we did. And then, unfortunately, Jed Steer getting injured. There's rumours of him that he has to go back to Aston Villa to get treatment now. And then Harry Isted coming in and making some fantastic stops. So, I felt we'd done extremely well with what went on in the first half. And, fair play to Nathan Jones. He's obviously, the league's more important to him. And that's why he played the starting 11, which he did against Chelsea. I know fans are a little bit annoyed that, we didn't, play a much stronger team. But it is what it is, I guess. We weren't far off it, considering we weren't playing our strongest 11. And, it weren't meant to be in the end. I felt we just gave Chelsea a little bit too much respect, and I think if we went at them a little bit more, we were a little bit braver in the second half especially, then maybe we could have done a cup upset. Who knows? But unfortunately, quality in the end won. Their second goal, it was a bit of quality. Nathan said they've been working on it all week. Unfortunately, it obviously wasn't worked on that much because they still scored from it. They still had that quality. But it is what it is. We move on. Losing against, pretty much the club world champions, it isn't a bad thing. So, we can just move on, focus about the league now, and hopefully try and claim a playoff position, which Nathan and obviously the rest of the team want to do this season. But we do have a goalkeeper situation at the club. As I mentioned, Jed Steer, his injury's a lot worse than what people may think. It isn't a twisted ankle. So it looks like he's going to go back to Aston Villa. I don't know what the rules are in bringing in emergency goalkeepers in on loan. But Shea is also out injured, which isn't ideal. So it does mean Harry Isted probably will start against Middlesbrough this weekend, which, I think he does deserve an opportunity. I think in the biggest game of his career, he done extremely well against Chelsea. So why not give him a go? I know he isn't first choice. He hasn't played much first team football, but he's a good shot stopper. He's good at kicking. I thought his handling was quite good against Chelsea. So yeah, let's just see what he can do. It's an opportunity for him to show us and obviously show Nathan that he can make the step up to first team football. He's been at the club for a few years now. He's a good youngster who's, a lot of fans wanted to see more of. We see him in pre-season. We see him in those trade trophy games while we were in League 2 and League 1. He's played a lot of development football. So, yeah, let's see what he's all about against Middlesbrough. But, yeah, it is a slightly concerning goalkeeper situation at the club right now. So, fingers crossed Shea can come back into the side. But I do believe we can make an emergency signing in the goalkeeper department. But yeah, I just need to do a little bit more research on that. But I'm pretty sure we can due to our situation. But hopefully it does not affect us this Saturday against Middlesbrough, where it's going to be a tough game. We know it's going to be a tough game. Middlesbrough are not the same side which we played last time out. Middlesbrough are a much better side, Wilder, he's got him playing good football. He's got him getting results. They obviously beat Tottenham recently, so they're on a high. Good news for us is because we didn't play our strongest 11 against Chelsea, our strongest 11 will hopefully be a lot more fresher than the Middlesbrough starting 11 because they played 120 minutes against Tottenham. So fingers crossed, the gamble which Nathan Jones has decided to do this week will pay off. And obviously, 3 points. I know Nathan would rather have 3 points, away against Middlesbrough than probably beating Chelsea. I think everyone would want both, but I think he wants to concentrate on the league. He wants to claim that playoff position, and if we can, then that's fantastic. Obviously looking at that starting 11, which we probably will play against Middlesbrough, I'm expecting Adebayo to come into the side. I'm expecting Pelly to come into the side as well. Defence, Naismith as well, I'm expecting to come back into the side. I think defensively we're okay. It's just how does he plan the midfield and the attack going forward, basically. Snodgrass, when he came on against Chelsea, he didn't look fit and he didn't really had much touches off the ball. So I'm a little bit concerned with him. He probably needs a lot more minutes under his belt just to get into the swing of things. But he looks, hopefully set pieces were a lot dangerous from. Middlesbrough, over the years, they have been a direct team, because of the managers which they've had. But this year, under Wilder, they're going to be a much better ball-playing side. I think it's going to be a much better game from the last time we played against Middlesbrough in terms of football, which we're going to see. But I don't see us getting a 3-1 result last time round. It was literally, we scored 3 goals in 5 minutes and we done extremely well. But can I see that happening again? No. But recently, we have done well at Middlesbrough, so who knows what could potentially happen. But, I've got good feelings. I feel like, despite the loss, there's still a good vibe around the camp at the moment. Obviously, since the start of 2022, we've had, a lot of points. We're on good form. So, hopefully we can continue this. Let me know down in the comment section, guys, your thoughts on the Chelsea game, your thoughts on the drama situation. Would you play Harry Eistedt or would you bring in an emergency goalkeeper in? Also, let me know your score predictions and your starting 11s for this game against Middlesbrough. I'm excited. Hopefully, we can continue our run. Middlesbrough, their squad is a lot stronger. They've got some good players in January. Balogun from Arsenal, who's a good youngster. Aaron Connolly from Brighton, who used to play for us. They're good strikers, to be fair, especially at championship level. So hopefully we can keep them at bay and, we can try and grind out a result. I'll definitely take a point against a team which also wants to get into the playoff places. So, those are my thoughts on this week, on everything that's happened at the club. Fingers crossed Luton can get the 3 points. But anyway, guys, that is the end of the video. Drop a like if you did enjoy it. Comment below, as I've already said, all the things which I mentioned about in this video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I'll see you guys in the next video.